monitoring program, and syringe access. For the next year, there will be victories and setbacks. It is December 2015. This week, lawmakers began pre-filing bills that they will discuss, debate, and act upon in the upcoming legislative session in Jefferson City. The 911 Good Samaritan bill is among them. It allows limited immunity to a person who calls for help during an overdose. Another would allow over-the-counter access to Narcan to reverse a heroin overdose. Lawmakers have once again reconvened up in Jefferson City, where they are discussing and debating new laws aimed at the fight against heroin and drug addiction. But the proposal to pass a statewide 911 Good Samaritan law will not become a state law this session. Also, lawmakers citing privacy concerns block a bill that will have Missouri become the 50th state to establish a prescription drug monitoring program, or PDMP. But in the meantime, law enforcement takes steps to fight the epidemic. Last fall, St. Charles County Police began carrying Narcan to combat the effects of a heroin overdose. And today begins a training for roughly 800 St. Louis County officers who will be carrying Narcan as well. With the heroin epidemic comes increased danger of the spread of hepatitis C and HIV. In March, Zabor is in Jefferson City lobbying for a needle exchange program. He says he realizes it has little to no chance of passing the current legislative session. But at least it will get on the lawmakers' radar.
Access to syringes does not increase drug use, lowers hep C, HIV, and it gets people into treatment because it engages them with somebody like me who will show them compassion and talk to them.
Communities start taking it upon themselves to fight heroin without waiting for new state laws. Early in the year, St. Louis County passes a new law to create its own PDMP. Some lawmakers with the city of St. Louis decide they no longer want to wait for the state to establish a prescription drug monitoring program. The city joins the county's PDMP, which will be established in the coming months. It also passes its own 911 Good Samaritan law, but there is still no state law.
We need to implement that on the state level, but for some reason with a lot of the things we've been trying to implement, that seems to be one of the most difficult.
Coming up in part 2 tomorrow night, we'll track the second half of the year and see what progress has been made. If you or someone you know is in need of help because of addiction, you can call the Missouri Network for Opiate Reform and Recovery. You can reach it at 844-REBEL. That's 844-732-3587. We also have this number on our website, KMOV.com.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The Forewarned Story.